Oh God, in Jamaica. Oh, good Lord, that was a party that's supposed to start at 10 a.m. One, why start at 10 a.m. But it started 2 p.m., bro. It was supposed to start at 10 a.m.
2 p.m.
Yes, well, yes, good, cool, cool runnings. But I don't know too many black people who are punctual.
Hey everybody, before we jump into today's show, I just want to send a special shout out to Kelvin Benson 7839. He's being recognized as an honorary producer for today's episode. Now, how did he get that honor? I'm glad you asked. It's because he's an executive access member on our YouTube channel. And guess what? That could have been you. Oh! All right, now don't get jealous now. You can have the same recognition, you can get the same shout out, you can get the same producer credit if you become a member. So all you have to do is go to our YouTube channel, hit that join button, and become an official Band Future YouTube channel member. Remember, you get a lot of perks just for doing that. But wait, there's more. You get to do something good because you're helping your boys out. You're helping us to continue to create more fun and positive content for you to enjoy. All right. Don't just be sitting back and giggling and snickling. All right. That's not a word, but I made it up. But you know what I mean. Just be sitting back, taking it all in for yourself. Give a little something back. Help your boys out. I got to edit these videos. It takes 10 hours. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you my life. Become a member. Bam.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Jericho. This is Zap, and we are the now 6-time international award-winning pop hip-hop duo Band Future. We do clean hip-hop. That's true. We do clean, fun music that's fun to listen to, good to listen to. Listen to it. Get you some now. It's on all platforms. Shameless plug. Anyways, we're dope. And you are now tuned into the Lives of Circus podcast, where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and just straight up ridiculous, like that introduction. So before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, and share this video.
Share it twice.
Oh, here's why. You got to share it twice, because you got to share it with people that are always late. So they got to get it twice so they get the update. And specifically, I'm talking about the darker folks in your life. Call them what you want, but I want to talk about it a little bit. Talk about CP time, y'all. Now, there's a reason why I brought this up. One, it affects me daily. And two, it affects a lot of people that I know daily. But I heard a concept and I didn't save it. It was on TikTok, so I didn't get to save what the phrasing was. But it was something that actually explained people's usage of social media late at night. And for me, that accurately explains CP time also. It's kind of weird. So maybe if I can find it, I can send it to you later or something. But the idea is you have this concept where colored people are late. Okay. So that's why it's called CP time. For those of you who don't know, it was used the first time in 1914 in the Chicago Defender newspaper. And the idea is basically that black people are just late all the time, to make it simple. It's not the only race of people that are known to be late for everything. From people that I've talked to around the world, Spaniards are always late. Mexicans are always late. Italians are notoriously late. There's just a lot of cultures of people that are late all the time. Isn't it kind of an accepted thing? But I think that there is actually a reason behind the CP time, honestly, like a legit one. So
if I throw something in here, will that throw you off about what you're talking about?
Probably, but let's go, man. Whatever.
So we're talking about races.
Yeah.
Why do white people walk so fast? Have you ever especially at work, have you ever had someone show you, like a white person show you around, or like a manager, you're going somewhere and they walk so insanely fast? Is that just me?
Maybe. Well, because I think I find myself thinking that everyone around me is walking too slow all the time. But I also think that when I'm driving, I think I just like to get places. So I don't know if that makes me walk particularly fast, or if I just like to walk faster than everyone in relative to how the speed they're going. But I digress. I don't know. I haven't noticed that.
All right. Never mind. Maybe someone will leave a comment.
Especially the ones that I know. A lot of the white people I know walk real slow.
Oh,
They're real
well.
they're just very satisfied with their lives, perhaps. They don't have any
I think
particular need to
I
get
guess
rid of.
I see like the more corporate environments more than you do, and
Sure.
like guys in suits and slacks and just all right. We gotta get this before lunch. Gonna hit our projections here on Monday. All right, walk with me to the break room. We're gonna do this. Like they just like maybe it's just me. I don't know.
You've seen the Wolf of Wall Street, right?
Yeah, but is that the one with DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean I vaguely remember it.
So
I anyway.
I think you get where I was going with that. I like that. That was a good moment. I like that. But
They eat too much sugar. I got it. Got to cut back on the sweets.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. Wow. We are linked up today. But the idea was, so there's a going back to this thing, it was a lady talking on a podcast about why people spend so much time on their phone late at night instead of going to sleep like they should, right? And her concept was that people do it. It's like a revenge something. But basically, the idea is they don't have enough time in the day to do everything they want. So they're taking their time back. It's like even though it hurts them in the long run, psychologically, it's like taking back their time, taking back their power, their control. And so that's why people do it, because I can do whatever I want. And I think for Black people specifically, that is what CP time is, because, and I've seen it, oh God, in Jamaica, oh good Lord, that was a party that's supposed to start at 10 a.m. Why start at 10 a.m.? But it started 2 p.m., bro. It was supposed to start at 10 a.m.
2 p.m.
Yes, well, yes, good. Cool runnings, but I don't know too many Black people who are punctual. That's honest. And the thing is, I
So you
think
haven't met my mother.
well, I have once.
Oh, well, you know one then.
Cool. All right, I feel good. But hey, Mama Mangum. But I was thinking but I've thought this for a long time, that's the reason why Black people tend to take their time, because of the history and the repression, and you can't do this, and you have to do this, and you have to be here, and slavery, and all this stuff. People finally say, like, now I can do what I want. So when you're like, hey, you need to be here at 6, like, I'll show you. I'm gonna show up at 6:58 on the
Master
dot.
said I had to be here at 6.
Basically. And so I think that, not being a psychologist, that makes sense to me. And to see a whole group of people in multiple places, right? Places where slavery existed, because Africans are very punctual.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like my uncle was Nigerian, and yeah, he's on time all the time. Their thing is more like they'll start on time, but then they'll extend. Like if you have an appointment, it's supposed to go from 3 to 4. They'll go from 3 to 5 because they're having a good time talking. But at least to start, they'll start on time. So that's makes sense to me. What do you think? Have you ever thought about why CP time concept exists?
Yeah, I have like 4 different things in my head.
Ah, damn it, man. Tell
So
me.
so well though, let me go back. The one thing about the phones, I didn't expect that because like me personally, I kind of go back to childhood,
Uh-huh.
like when you have a bedtime. And so like I don't give myself a bedtime because I'm like grown.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But so that like I don't think about like I maybe I mean I assume that's subconsciously, like think about slavery every time you go somewhere. But it's,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just like if I had a reason, like that would be it. Like
Mhm.
it's just fun to like stay up past your bedtime and just kind
It's
of like
always been that's always fun
yeah,
since forever.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I thought
Okay.
about that. And then as for the CP time, I thought it was very interesting. Like I kind of want to see a study of all the races
Mhm.
and then at least in America and then wonder if like how much of it is black people like currently
Mhm.
Because part of me is just like, well, maybe it's a quote unquote lazy American thing to where
Um,
like you just can't, or like even a California. I would want to see a California thing
we are pretty
because
laid
I
back.
yeah, it's a very laid back state where like nobody shows up on time for
Mhm.
anything. Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
um, yeah, yeah, I mean, like you said, it makes sense. Um, but I kind of want to see like all the other statistics too.
Yeah, I don't know how many there are. I've just known people for forever, and I'm not gonna throw her under the bus or anything. But mom, we would be late to a lot of things, and it was usually because we just were. I don't know. Just
Mhm,
accepted it as this is how we get around. We relate to church, relate to this, relate to that, and
right.
why? Just late. So that could be a if you're in a society that says being late is bad, like it's punishable in some way.
Mhm,
I know of the ones that I know of in Germany, everything's like
yes.
you are not a minute late for anything. So I don't think
Yes.
that extends.
That is significant because if you think about work,
Mhm,
like I've been went to school for music, and then once I graduated, went straight into the music industry
mhm,
until I like had trouble sustaining that. And then, well, I went to music, then I went into music videos,
mhm.
and that kind of was like the middle ground between music industry and film industry. And then I crossed over into film industry. And
Sure.
then once I saw the film industry, I was like, whoa, this
It's
is different.
uh-huh.
Like even on the smallest things, it was just like so much at stake, and everybody has to be on point. And if someone is off, it is like all hell is broken loose, and
Mhm,
that includes being on time. And especially like starting at the bottom as an extra, like and all these levels of like your importance to the project. Bro,
mhm.
if you are extra and you're late, like there's already like you could walk in 10, 15 minutes late and like meet your replacement right there
Sure.
because like it's like we gotta roll. But
Not even funny.
it's understandable when there's like hundreds, like literally hundreds. Every minute is like if you break it down, like the cost of a movie, it's like 37, like $100 million, 200 million. Like every second is like thousands of dollars.
Right. Right.
So like if you hurt the production like that, you are out.
Gotcha.
Bro, like even like a lot of the crew member, like you just show up late, bro. They will next day you are not there. You
Mhm.
are not, as opposed to the music industry where it's just like, hey man, got
Yeah.
this gig coming up, coming to rehearsal, bro. We'll 7, 8, who knows, man. Way different.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, what I think I can deduce from your statement, Sir Zap, is that you're saying that black people should work on movies to fix their CP time. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, every black person I see in the film industry is who's like getting it, like they are on it, dude.
I think that's conclusive evidence right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
Yeah.
so every black person that's listening to the sound of my voice, you need to get yourself on a movie so you can learn how to show up on time. That's how it works. That seems to make sense to me. It really does.
uh,
Because if you're not on time, well, bad things can happen. So
mm,
let's spin another episode of Life's a Circus podcast. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your late
sh-
friends.
share it twice.
Share it twice. Share and share with them people that need to be someplace on time.
Mhm.
Because if you don't show up on time, like Zap said, man,
They're gonna take your job. They're gonna take your job. I want to know the statistics. Is it just black people?
wow,
Oh.
qualifier.
They took our jobs! They took our jobs! Take our